Hey folks, Nas here. Got another episode of Medieval Dynasty. As you can see, looking out the window here, we are actually in winter time now. If you look up at the directional thing at the top of the screen, you can see we're about halfway through winter. So from the last episode, episode 5, to now, episode 6, there's actually been several days in real life that I have been working on the game and trying to get prepped because we were unable to build the barn in the last episode. Unfortunately, we didn't get our farming up. Let's go to technology. We did not get our farming up high enough to be able to build the barn. We didn't unlock the barn yet. So we're actually going to do that in this episode. We're going to get our farming up, and we're going to get that barn unlocked and get it built as well. In the last episode, I don't know if you noticed, and I may have even pointed it out, we had 4 points in farming, and now for whatever reason we have 3.6. Now there's been updates between the last episode and this episode, so there's been a few things that have changed, and the point system may have changed a little bit in that. I don't remember reading that in the update, but it's very possible that that had happened. No big deal. Excuse me. However, I did do a lot of gathering and crafting. So I've gotten my crafting up to 486 points now, to where we've unlocked and we can actually build the smithy as well, so that way we can end up making the scythe as well. So hopefully in this episode, hopefully I'm not striving too far, but hopefully we can get the barn built and maybe go do a little mining and get the smithy built. But in order to get the farming up, we are going to have to plant some more crops so we can get to 10 points. Now, it is winter time. We are limited to what we can plant. And what we can do is, give me just a second, I got to open something on another screen here. We can go and get carrot seed, because I believe carrot can be planted in the winter. So let's go and place a farming plot. Now this here, we planted rye in the last episode to at least get something going in the crop. And what I will do is I will put on the screen the seed and grain locations along with the vendor for each seed. I'll probably put it up as per town. So I'll list the town, I'll list the seeds and the vendor. And I'll put those on the screen for you and stuff. That way you can have a reference. And I will also try and do try to remember to do a timestamp below, so that way you can come back to the video and reference that in the future, as long as it doesn't change. Now I don't know why it would change as per vendors or anything like that. However, we can go for carrot seeds, because I went into my other world, into my other save game. I think I'm up to like 8 years now on that game, and I ran to every town to see what seeds or grain each one sold. Now you can also see we've got a couple of quests. We might try to get quests done in this episode. I don't know. I'm not too concerned about the quests right now because I'd hate to take them and then fail. Because if you fail a quest, you lose somewhere between 5 and 15 reputation, and when quests only give you, 4 or 5 or 6 or something, 10 reputation, to lose, that much is quite a chunk. So I'd almost rather just skip them at this point and not take a chance on losing those, because I want to get these buildings up. So anyway, so I went around to all of the different towns and made a list of each of the seed grain vendors and which one sold what. Now, carrot seeds, we can go to Gestovia for carrot seeds, or we can go to Rolinka, which is here. Now, I think we're going to actually go to Gestovia because it does apparently it looks like it's a little bit closer. And there is a bridge. Well, there's actually two bridges. We got a bridge here to cross the water and a bridge here to cross the water, so that way we don't have to trudge through the water. However, going to Rolinka, you actually have to come down here for a bridge and then here for a bridge. Otherwise, you're trudging through the water. Granted, it doesn't take a whole lot of time, but if you don't want to run through the water, then from where we're located, Gestovia is definitely quicker, plus it's visibly closer. So let's actually let's see, do I need a hoe in my inventory to actually place the plots? Because what I'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll place the plot. I even have manure already purchased. As you can see, if you haven't noticed, we've gotten the gold, or our coin up to 1638. And you can see here, before it hit winter, I went around and even collected more broadleaf plantain and St. John's wort. I have 20 of each of those in my hut storage. So if there is a chance that I have to have those, you know, because I was damaged or something during hunting or something, I've got a few on hand for the winter months. But we will, wherever we go today, we're going to sell these items and get our gold or our coin up a little bit more. So let's see if we can actually place this plot. You go to building, you go to farming, and then here's the field right here. So we're going to do, let's see, let's skip 2 plots and we'll do a plot here. And we'll do again another 3x3. 3. Okay, good. So we can place that. That's good. So we're going to do another one for carrot there. And then I think I'm going to kind of lay out a few plots. Let's see, I want to see how this road goes, because we're going to kind of keep the buildings along the road. Let's see, can I put another plot back here? So looks like we skipped 2 spots there. So let's put another building, farming, crop, and we will place, let's see, we can't there, can there, and we can there. So let's see if we can get another 3x3. There's 3 and 3, so we can. Boom. Also, during the winter months, collecting rocks is super easy because they're really easy to see. I mean, you can kind of see, you know, in between the little patches of grass, you can see a rock here, there's one up there. Of course, there was a couple that were in this plot before I placed it, but as soon as I placed it, they disappeared. But you can go around, you can collect rocks and sticks, and you can make the stone skinning knife. I think I made a little over 100 of those between the last episode and this one. I mean, look at all these rocks. I mean, they're just all over the place. So they've lowered the price to sell the skinning knife from 21 to 11. So I was having issues with that in a couple episodes back. They had done an update and I didn't catch that they had lowered that price. So that's what had happened, which is no big deal. They're easy to make. They have upped the amount of rock availability in the game to kind of counteract that. You have to take twice as long crafting, because now you have to craft twice as many to get what you used to get, which is no big deal. But as long as you're going around and you're collecting the stones and the sticks, and then of course during the other months when you can collect the broadleaf plantain and the St. John's wort, you're fine. You're good to go. You're gonna be rolling in coin pretty much. So let's see, where did I put my hoe so we can, yeah, there it is. Let's hoe this ground. I don't know if we get any points. I don't think we get any points for placing the plots. Did we? No, we got 0 points for placing the plot. So let's see if we get any points for hoeing the plot. And I don't know if we need, let's put the hoe in 2. I don't know if we need any manure. I also don't know if we have a bag. Let's see. See, you can see I've bought some cabbage. Actually bought cabbage and made some potage just to give me I only made 4 and I've already eaten them all. But I bought some cabbage seed. I also come across flaxseed in this game and bought it. Flaxseed is over in Branica, which is just northwest of us, I believe. Yeah, Branica right here. So flaxseed is right there. And from what I found, this is the only place to actually purchase flaxseed in the game. There's no other vendor on the map that sells this as far as I've noticed. If anybody else has noticed that there is another vendor that sells flaxseed, let me know so I can verify it and I can actually update that as well. Let's see. So we've got. I don't have a bag. Of course, I don't have carrot seed yet either, but I might need manure. So let's get this hoe out. Let's see if we get any points. Not grubbed. Okay, so we got that. So I'm gonna come right back after I get these 2 plots, and we'll see if I have any extra points. Oh, well there it is. New building unlocked. Food storage. Now wait a minute, what is food storage under? Technology. Oh, no, that's resource of wood. Hunting. Oh, food storage. Oh, we hit 5 points for food storage. So we are getting points for doing these plots. So we may end up doing a couple more plots just to get this going here. And it's getting dark, so we're gonna let's get this going here. I know I said I was gonna come back, but oh well. I'm glad to know that we're getting points for this. Now granted, obviously we didn't get enough points to keep going. Technology, farming, see 7.2. So we did 2 plots of 9. So that's 18 plots, and we went up by what, 4.6? No, 3.6. So we gotta have 10 points. So it looks like maybe another plot of 3x3 would get us there. So let's see if we can go, because we're gonna end up planting stuff in these anyway. So let's see if we can, whoops, not crafting, building, farming, crop. We should be there. Is that right? 3 by, whoops. 3x3. I don't like how these sit on the angle like this. Alright, let's see what we get out of here. Now, as far as taxes go on this, you're not taxed on crops, I believe, until you harvest them. So when you come back and you actually harvest, like this rye, will be taxed on what we harvest up. It doesn't appear that we got quite enough points just on one plot. 9 points. Okay, let's put down one more plot. For right now, I'm not exactly sure what all we're going to end up planting, but we can definitely plant something. Heck, we could plant all carrot in these if we wanted to. So we could do here, farming, field. The only problem with planting this many plots, oh, yep, there we go. The only problem with planting this many plots is money. So how much we're charged in taxes each year for doing this. Now granted, that being said, we can sell excess vegetables or grain. There we go, we got the barn unlocked. So let's do that. Good. Okay, so we're gonna leave that right there. Now as far as the barn, I don't remember how big the barn is, but we might, like put the barn back here. I'm not 100% sure on where to put the barn yet, but that's probably what we're going to do. So, because at some point I want to get flax going, but I actually want a big, kind of a big plot for flax. In my other game, I was selling flax, the seed, and it sells for quite a bit. Let's go put the hoe back. We'll just drop it in here. Wooden hoe. There we go. Now the carrot seed, we need to go to Gustovia. That's where we were going to go for the seed. Now we've got mushrooms. I picked a bunch of mushrooms. I say a bunch, like a few, not of more than others, but you want to kind of hold on to some of these mushrooms. I actually need to try and probably get those up a little bit more, because there are going to be quests in the games from time to time to where you need, you know, berries or mushrooms or something like that, and you're going to, chances are you're going to get the quest during the seasons you can't collect those particular items, and that way you'll have some on hand, and then you'll have what you need for the quest. That way you don't take a chance on failing a quest. Now something else that you can also do right before you collect a quest, if you do a F5 quick save, you can see it there on the left hand side, quick save, right before you pick up the quest, if it ends up being a quest that you cannot complete, then all you have to do is hit F9 to reload, and it'll reload you to the point right before you're right at your quick save, so right before you picked up the quest. So let's we're going to Gustovia. I'm not sure that we can get to Gustovia before everybody goes to bed, so let's see if we can sleep, and then we'll run over there quickly in the morning. There we go. So let's sleep. Let's get some let's see, roasted meat. We'll take some roasted meat. Maybe not 17. I'll take 14. It looks like I need to eat anyway. Let's get some water. And then we will start heading over to Gustovia. Now, being wintertime, you would think that running out into the water, you would really get cold, but apparently that's not an issue. Okay. Eat our food. There we go. It's fine, we'll leave 7. Alrighty, I'm gonna head to Gustovia, and I will see you folks in just a moment. Alrighty folks, here we are, we're in Gustovia. It looks like there's a quest available here, which again, I'm not going to worry about. We're kind of time crunched to get these crops in the ground. I believe this lady right here, yes, Adelina in Gustovia, she is a seed vendor. So as you can see, she's got carrot seed, onion seed, rye grain, and wheat. So carrot, if we highlight carrot, you can come down here. It can be planted in the spring and collected in the autumn. It can also be planted in the winter and collected in the summer. So this is really good. So let's see, onion can be planted in the spring. So we may actually get some onions, so we can get that going as well. Let's I don't want 30. We're only going to get the 9 because we'll do 1 plot of onion. I think right now we're going to do 2 plots of carrot. So we're going to get 18 of those. And I don't think I'm going to worry about. We got rye going right now. I don't think I'm going to worry about this here. Let's see. It can be sown in the autumn. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to worry about that one just yet. So that's good there. We've got our carrot. We got some onion because we'll plant the onion in the spring, which is literally just the next season. Let's go over here, and I want to get a little bit more manure. Where's this guy? Where's this? I don't know where this vendor is. Is he in this house? Looking for the manure vendor. Is that you? Yeah, this guy right here. Show me your wares. Let's get some more manure. Get 18 on the manure right now. Come on. Let's see. There we go. So when you highlight this, you can use the A or D keys. D will increase the amount, A will lower the amount. So I'm going to get 18 manure. And goodbye for now. And we're going to head back to town, and we're going to plant this up. So let me head that way, and I'll see you folks in just a moment. Alrighty, folks. I need to stop here at the hunting shed and make a couple of... Wow, that buffalo is literally teleporting all over the map. I was actually going to go and kill him. Is he coming back? He's coming back this way. I'm going to go kill this guy real quick and get some of his raw meat, because I have some cabbage and raw meat to make some pottage. There we go. I like the field of view change now. They did an update a little while back, and it zooms you in a lot more. Let's get this other one over here. Let's see, do I have enough equipped? Well, let's make sure I got my spears equipped. 4, 5, okay. Where you going? There we go, buddy. There we go. Get this meat off of this guy here, that way I can make that pottage when we get back. I need to go to the hunting shed here, hunting lodge. Oh shoot, I'm heavy. Didn't realize I was. Oh, that's right, I got that manure on me. That's what made me heavy. But anyway, I need to make a couple of simple bags so we can put down the manure and the seed. Now you have all season to get the seed planted, even if you get it planted, you know, on the very last day of winter or whatever season you're in. It will magically grow overnight. So let's get, I think it's 3 to make a simple bag. I'm going to go with 6. Let's make 2 simple bags here. And wait, can I had all that leather on me. Let's see here. Crafting, simple bag. Let's go with R. And then we're going to do 2 simple bags. And then I'll drop the rest of the leather in the chest here next to me. Let's drop the rest of the leather and fur actually, and fur. Good, that dropped us down. We got 12 meat, so we can actually make some pottage, because I believe the pottage gives us like 30 or 35 nutrition. Let's look for Mr. Piggy here. I don't see him. I've been noticing that every now and then, every few days, there's a pig that spawns right over the next to those cluster of trees. And he wanders this direction. I've killed him a couple of times. Okay, so we are going to... let's drop off a few things. Oh, I forgot to sell that stuff. Okay, no worries. I mean, we got money. Let's drop that in there. Drop that in there. What else? We need to get the hoe back out. There's the hoe. We got the hoe, we got the simple bag. Can't plant any of those seeds. I think we got plenty of manure on us to get things done. The onion we can't plant until when? What am I on? Onion. There it is. I'm looking over here, but I need to be looking over here. Spring. Okay, so the onion, we're just going to drop that for right now. And let's go see about doing 2 plots of carrots real quick. Now when you harvest the carrots, you do get seeds back, so you shouldn't have to go and buy seeds unless for whatever reason you sold all of your seeds. Alright, let's put simple bag in 3. Where's the hoe? We're going to put the hoe in 4. Alright, so let's get the simple bag. With the simple bag in hand, you can right click it. It brings up the little window and you can select manure down here in the bottom left. And then you literally walk up and you can left click each plot. So we have to do this for each plot. And then we got to come back and hoe each plot. So I'm going to put down this fertilizer and hoe both of these here, and I will be right back. Alrighty folks, we are hoeing our last two little pieces here. So we've got those two plots done. We're going to get our bag back in our hand, hit right click, and we're going to go around to carrot. And just left click and you drop the seeds on each of the little plots. Just like this here. And there we go. We got our farming up some more. So that I don't know if that unlocked another building I didn't see, but we will look here in just a minute. Let me finish getting the last few seeds down. And one more. Yay! Okay, so we got the two plots for the carrots, and then we got this plot for the rye. Of course, we got two more plots we'll have to go and get manure for. That's the only problem with having to do these crops, is you have to buy the manure early on, and it's heavy and expensive. So we're going to drop the simple bags back in. Whoops, back in here. You can see it shows two simple bags. One is at 40%, the other is at 10%. So these little leather simple bags, they don't last very long. And let's see, we've got that there. I'm not going to worry. Next time we go to town, I've got to try to remember to sell those. Let's see, wooden spear. Let's open that back up. Put that back in the 3. Oh, I got to put the hoe away. Don't need the hoe. Now, do we have a hammer? Go check my other chest and see if we've got a hammer. I may need to make a new hammer. That way we can get our barn going. Oop, oh, ran past my hut here. There's my hammer. So we get the hammer. We'll put the hammer in. We'll put that in 2. Put this other spear in 4 and 6. Here we go. Now I was gathering logs between episodes as well. I didn't get a whole lot, but I did get like 53 logs. I got like 24 feather. Now feathers, we're going to have to get those up because I definitely want to get a bow and make some arrows, but we have to have 50 feather to even make our first stack of 50 arrows. And then we're going to need to build another house so we can at least try and recruit one more person. And I'm thinking about putting that person on gathering. So that person will go around and gather mushrooms and berries and feathers during the other 3 months. And during the winter, I don't think they gather anything because I don't think there's anything to gather. So let's get our hammer out and let's see where we want to try to build a barn. I think maybe on the end here would be nice if the terrain is going to let us. I don't know if this is too big of a slope, but let's see. Q, building, farming, barn. Oh, I guess I need to get some logs on hand. That would definitely be good. Was just talking about logs and didn't grab any. So we need to grab 10 logs, which put us a lot overweight. What am I carrying that's so heavy? Oh, the St. John's wort and the broadleaf. Okay, let's drop those while we're here. Still overweight, but not by too terribly much. See if we can sneak around this side of the building and make the distance a little bit shorter. Yeah, see, look at all these little rocks. They're all over the place. But I'm not going to worry about gathering rocks right now. So, let's see. I have a feeling we're not going to be able to place it there. It'd be nice if we could. Oh, we can. That's awesome. Nope, nope, come back, come back. Right there. I think that's it. It's so hard to tell in this white. Okay. Oh shoot, I lost it. I moved and lost it. There it is, right there. It looks like it's going to be a little cattywampus compared to the crops. Alright. That's not bad. I don't think that's too bad. We can get around there. Maybe we can do a fence or something around this side. That would be nice. Okay, so we've got that there. I don't think... Yeah, we can't edit this at all. So we just need a bunch of logs. Alright, let me go grab some more logs. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to build this so that way you guys aren't actually watching me go through the painstaking process of actually running back and forth and building this, because I can only carry so many logs. I think I can carry like 7 or 8 logs, maybe 9. Yeah, see, that's going to be painful carrying too much. So let me cut this and I'll come back and when I'm just about done building this barn. Alrighty folks, we're back and we are finishing up the barn. One last log and there we go. We are done. Chapter 4, is that 4? No, 6. Chapter 6, a big game. So we got some hunting and stuff we're going to end up having to do. Before we do that, so I'm not going to be too concerned on Chapter 6 right now, because the next thing I need to do is get the smithy going. Now, this here, trying to look to see where I want to kind of put some things. I'm not too sure, but I'm thinking of maybe putting the smithy back here? Oh, I don't know. See, we got to get a food storage as well. I may put the food storage there. That would kind of make sense, having the food storage near the crops and stuff. We'll see about that. Maybe put the smithy here or something. But anyway, I'm gonna have to go and get some more logs so we can get the smithy going, because I literally have 2 logs left after building the barn. But we have the barn up. Let's go to technology. I know I've got skill points to spend. We'll go spend those in just a second. So the barn, we got 21 in farming. We got the barn up. We can put up a food storage, we just haven't done it yet. We will do that shortly. I'm not too concerned about putting the food storage up right now, because we're not even at halfway on our current storage here, and then we don't have anybody working for us, so they're not going to be putting anything in a food storage yet, and we've got a lot of storage left in our resource storage. So I'm not going to worry too much about the food storage just yet. So let me go. I've got to go and farm up some more logs. Let's see, I need to make some pottage or something because I don't have any more of that left. What do we got? We got 12 meat, 6 cabbage. Alright, so let's take this 6 cabbage and then let's take 6 meat. There we go. I am going to fix me up some pottage and go chopping some logs. Let's see. And I will be back in just a little bit because I'm sure nobody wants to see me do all of that stuff. You know what chopping logs looks like. So I'll see you folks in just a little bit. Alrighty folks, I think I've got enough logs. At least we can get the framework up for the smithy. Of course, I'm super overloaded now because I got like 12 logs on me. So let's see if we can get, let's see, resources here, woodshed, excavation shed. how do we get... Oh, maybe it's crafting. There's the workshop. Smithy 1. Wait a minute. Not enough technology. Oh, are you kidding me? 496? I thought I had that unlocked. Okay. What can I... 1 log. Sticks. Let's craft... I know I'm going to at least need another hammer because this one's getting on the back side here. So let's craft that and see if that gets us... Oh, this sucks. I was hoping to get that up. No, still didn't get us there. I could have swore I'd unlocked that already. Okay, so let's craft a spear. Nope. Oh, there it is. Smithy 1. Perfect. Okay, let's see if we've got enough logs left. Alright, so now building, resources. Nope, not resources. Crafting. Smithy. We got to get a workshop up as well. Why can I not place that? Is it not going to place here? Oh, that's kind of crappy. Oh, you know what? I think these are mineable stone. How far down am I going to have to put this guy? Come on. Whoop, there we go. Wow, that's a long way, so I really don't like that, but whatever. Oh, that's interesting, so we can place it there. Can we go over farther? See, it looks like we can't go on top of this stone. Those are mineable resources, which is interesting because after you cut the trees, you can do that. So let's see if we can spin these a little bit. So to spin these, to rotate it, is the comma and period button. So there we can do that. Rotate it a little bit so it's a little more parallel with the road. And we're going to place that right there. Alrighty, so we've got the smithy frame going here. I've got 6 logs. No, I have 2 logs on me. 1 and 2. Okay, so it's getting dark. I'm actually going to kind of work through the night to get the smithy complete. And then we will probably have to go and purchase a pick and go mining for some iron in the morning. That way we can come back and we'll be able to harvest our rye. So let me go and do some wood chopping and finish our smithy over there, and I will be back in just a little bit. Alrighty folks, it has literally taken me all night to gather the wood for this and get it built. We did not build in an area that is wood plentiful. But there we go. We got our smithy built. We've still got to do a wood shed. Not a wood shed. Well, we do, but not right now. A workshop. That's what I was trying to think of. But regardless, we've got a 200 kilogram storage here. And then, of course, we can make all of our iron tools once we get the schematics, purchase the schematics, which we should be able to do that. And then we can also make some iron weapons and stuff like that once we get to those areas and purchase those schematics. So, now that we've got that done, let's go drop off all of our extra weight that we don't need. Like the hammer, 10% left on that. Logs, drop those off. Sticks, feathers, I got 19 more feathers while doing that, which was good. What are we up to on feathers right now? 43, so we're really close to having enough feathers to make our first stack of stone arrows. And then we'll probably have to purchase the thread and stuff for making a bow. But anyway, let's make sure that I've got my spears all done here. 7. There we go. Alright, so we've got those. now we need to go and purchase a pick. Now the let's see. The pick. Let's see. I know we can go to Hornica. There's a guy there. And oh my goodness, I can't remember. It's either in this little town here, which is, what's that? Ralnica, or it's in this town right here, which is Lesnica. A lot of Nika. Everything is Nika. Yeah, everything is Nika. I just literally just noticed that. It's only 2 towns that doesn't have the NICA in it. Oh, this one here, 3 towns. That's funny. Okay, so we have to go pay our taxes for sure. And then what I think I might do is go to Hornica and get the pick there. Now if we go to Hornica and get the pick, there is a mine right in this area here. You can kind of see the pathway coming up, and then there's an opening right here, and the mine is literally right at the tip of my little cursor, if you can see it there. So let's go. We got to go to Gustovia anyway to pay our taxes. Now to see your taxes, you can go hit the tab, go to management, and you can see we owe 245 coin in taxes. Technology, oh yeah, we've unlocked a few things there. Let's go to our skills real quick. I got a lot of skill points that I haven't placed because I wanted to make sure to place those while I am actually recording. Now we've got one in excavation, or extraction, excuse me. So we can do extraction knowledge, which will give us plus 2 points for extraction activities, or we can do something else. Slower axe durability. This right here, that's what I want. Mule. So if you can get to mule in the extraction tree just as quick as you can, it'll actually increase your inventory. You can actually carry 5 kilograms more weight in your character's personal inventory. So I'm actually going to take that because that is definitely worth its weight in gold. Because it allows you, I could have really used it when I was building that last night, but again I suffered because I wanted to place these while I was on screen. So anyway, so now we're in the farming tree. I've got 1 point in the farmer. Let's see, to spend. So we got farming knowledge, which is plus 1 skill points to any animal husbandry and crop cultivation, which is probably a good idea to take. Patience is for slower animal husbandry tools, which we're not doing that yet, so it's not even a worry. And then slower crop cultivation tools. Our hoe seems to do fine. The bags, we got leather, we can make new bags. I'm going for the point, the extra point in farming knowledge. We've got, look here, we got 4 points because I did quite a bit of hunting between videos as well. So we got 4 points to spend in survival. Now in survival, we've got survival knowledge, which is the extra points. I'm definitely going to take that extra point for sure. So we're maxed out at 3 points for survival skills. Insensitive is temperature tolerance, which there's not a big need for temperature tolerance. You get 2 of the fur clothing pieces in one of the early quests, and that's plenty right now to make it through the winter months without actually having to be near fire and stuff like that. Iron liver is resistance to poisoning. As long as you don't eat things that are poisonous, this isn't really a big bother. Survival sense, we got the 1 point in survival sense, so we can sense those mushrooms, feathers, and herbs. Strong as an oak is 10% more health. That's actually pretty good. Let's see, this one right here. So survivalist, slower loss of food and water. That is definitely essential, and I am going to take the extra 2 points in that, so we lose our food and water 30% less slower. So we don't have to eat as often or drink as often. So we still got 1 point to spend. Let's see, water dancer, 10% faster movement of water. I'm not worried about that. Athlete, 10% slower stamina consumption during movement. I definitely like that. And take 10% less damage. This one and strong as an oak are two that are really, you know, they go together very well. However, I am going to take athlete because we're going to be doing a lot of running around this map. And the less stamina we use, the better. So the longer we can run for. Now we've got 1 point to spend in crafting tree. And we currently have the crafting knowledge, so the +1 skill points for crafting activities. I don't know, faster crafting, faster sewing, upgrading and downgrading of house modules. I'm not too worried about that right now. And then faster cooking, that would be nice, but I believe the extra point in crafting knowledge would definitely be more helpful at this time. So we're going to go 2 of 3 right now in crafting knowledge, so we'll get +2 skill points from crafting activities. So we got all our those points placed. Now we can go in here to Smithy. Now we've got 1,332 coins to spend. Now, we only have to spend 200 and something on our taxes, which is good. Now we are going to be purchasing the pickaxe from a vendor, but we are going to purchase the schematic for the scythe. So that's 250, so we'll drop that there. And I need to grab these broadleaf plantains and the St. John wort, so we can actually sell those when we are picking up our pick. We can actually buy the pick and probably sell all of that stuff and, with any luck, wipe the guy out of all his coin. Alrighty, so we are going to go to Gustovia first, and then Hornica. Let's see. Yes and no. So what we can do is go to Gustovia, just like I said, first, and then Hornica. Now I'm going to show you a little trick in a little bit as well, so you don't actually have to run clear across the map. You can cut sometimes, you know, in half. But let me run to Gustovia, and I'll see you folks in just a moment. Alrighty, folks, we're here in Gustovia. I'm looking for was it Unigast? Here he is. Unigast. Hey, did you come here to pay your taxes? Yes, here you go. This should cover everything. In dialogue. There we go. So our taxes are paid. So now we can hit J to go to journal, and we can, what is that one? Still waiting. Oh, we gotta wait for the summer. That's waiting for further events and a big game. So we'll put this one up on the screen. This will give us 500 Dynasty rep, and we would be able to build a limit of 16 buildings, which is going to be nice because we need to build some buildings. But we're going to follow. I am sorry about that. We are going to need to follow chapter 6 because we might be able to knock off some of this in our ventures today to get a pick and some iron. Now, when we started the game, we were, I want to say we ended up right here on the map because we ended up running down this trail into Gustovia. Now what you can do is you can cut some time off if you're having to cross the map a lot by going into, you hit escape to get to the settings window, and you can click unstuck. Now what we're going to do real quick, I am going to quick save real quick just in case something happens. Hit escape and we can go to unstuck. Now it literally ported us to the little starting portion of the game. So this is where you originally came into the game. Gustovia is that way, you can see by the sign, and then of course Hornica is behind us. Now I'll show you on the map as well. Now we were in Gustovia, we are now here. So this is your starting location of the map. So if you ever hit unstuck, for whatever reason, if you're stuck in something, you can hit it and it'll bring you here. But you can also utilize it right now as to help you, navigate the map a little bit quicker. So now we can head to Hornica. I'm going to make sure that I've got my spear equipped. I'm not going to worry too much about actually completing this chapter 6 because I'm more focused on getting the pick. If you stay to the road, for the most part, you're going to be safe because we will run into some wolf as we are getting closer to Hornica. So you want to be careful of that and mindful, and I believe there's a chance we're going to run into some boar, which are not on the list. Okay, so we got a little ways to go still. So I'm going to cut the video and I will come back either when we hit Hornica or if something exciting happens. Here we go. Now I think we want to go, and the gentleman that we want to find, I think his name is Jan. Jan. Show me your wares. Pick. There it is. So you can see our pick for 440. We are going to purchase one pick. There we go. And we are going to, let's see, he's got 1,440 coin. So let's sell off this broadleaf plantain. Now I've got 397 currently on me after buying that pick. And we got more back from the broadleaf plantain than what we spent on the pick. Because now we're at 1,031. So let's sell off the St. John's wort. And we cleaned him out. We still have 57 St. John's wort left and 1837 in coin. So let's find another vendor since we're here. There's one back here somewhere. Oh, jump the fence. Can I jump the fence? Yes. Where's he at? Is he in this building or something? What's going on? Where's the door? There it is. Holy cow. Nothing like a roundabout way. Oh, she sells a bag too, which I'm not going to worry about doing the bag right now. I just want to get rid of this St. John's wort. There we go. So we're up to 19. Whoops. We are up to 1,951 coin now after buying our pick. So we are going to place the pick in 2, and we are going to head over to the mine, which is over the hill and through the woods. So we are going to go to this location right here where my cursor is. What is going to be the best way to do that? I think we're going to do a quick save. We are going to do unstuck because that's going to put us here and we can literally run up the hill, and it's a lot closer distance than running from Hornica. And even though we need the wolf for the quest, I'm not worried about the quest right now because we got plenty of time to get that done. So let's do a quick save and let's go to escape and do unstuck. And here we are. And we're turned around. I think we have to go this direction. Let's, whoops, map, M. Yes, this direction. So let's make sure that we've got our spear equipped in case we need it. And let's run up here. I can kind of see the mountains up through the thing here. I don't want to hunt these guys. I know they're right next to me and they're needed for that quest, but I don't want the extra weight because I want to be able to carry some iron back to our settlement. And we're already going to be running into possibly a bear, which is part of this quest anyway, so that's going to help. So you can come up here to this little sign here, this little kind of a triple crossroad kind of a thing, and we want to go to the left. And yep, there's the bear straight ahead. Woo, you can see him right there. So let's double check, make sure. Oh, there's 2 bears. Okay. So how many spears do I have? Let's make sure that I've got enough. And let's kind of get up here so we don't aggro the other one. Let's get this bear. Ooh, did he get a piece of me? I don't think so. Hopefully he didn't break all of my spears. Okay, so we got that. Let's make sure we got spears equipped again. Oh my gosh, he did. He broke almost all of my spears. Okay, so we should have enough spears to at least get this guy down. Let's see here. Hi there. Ooh, right in the eye. There we go. I think he ate my last one there. Okay, so let's get this guy skinned up. See, and we're also going to need to make a bow for this quest as well, so that's good, because I want a bow. Alright, let's get our pick, and then we can go right inside the cave here, and you can see the little rock deposits right here on the sides. You're going to see all kinds of stuff coming off of it, so we have rock and iron. I am only concerned about the iron. And if I have to, I will drop some of the bear stuff. See, I'm not worried about the rocks and stuff. These little rock deposits, I want to say they respawn each season. I don't think they respawn sooner than that, but I could be wrong. If I am, let me know in the comments below. That way everybody else that watches the video knows as well. And there. So how much is that? That's 7 iron. I think we need 4 iron for the scythe. How much weight am I carrying? Oh, okay, I can carry a little more weight. So let's take close to what I can in weight in iron. Okay, so I didn't get anything else out of that one. Did I get any iron out of that? No iron out of that one. Now, what you could do, but I'm not going to take that time to do it. You can take these, gather them up. You can actually come out here, so that way you're outside the cave, and drop them on the ground. And I don't think they'll disappear, and even during day change. Now, season change, they might disappear during season change. Also, what you can do if you're up here and it starts to get dark, you can go outside, make a campfire, and sleep. Just a simple stick campfire. And that way you can make it daytime, because once it gets dark in this cave. And then that way you're not having to use your torch. Now you get salt and rock. So there's salt, it's kind of a pinky color, and of course the rock is the gray, and then the dark gray is the iron. Once you put a worker in the mine, they're also going to get limestone, but limestone for whatever reason is completely useless in the game right now. I don't know if they plan on incorporating something in the game that's going to use limestone or whatnot. Alright, what are we at on weight? Okay, so we're at 35.59 and we have 16 iron. So that's enough iron to kind of at least get us a few different tools, iron tools. So we're going to kind of stop right there. And there, I want to say there's 3 or 4 mine locations around the map. And we are going to, because we're going to go back home, I'm going to go and use the unstuck again. So we're going to do quick save, escape, unstuck, and then that saves us a lot of traveling time. And Gustovia is this way, so home is going to be this way as well. So anyway, let me run back home, and I will see you folks in just a few minutes. Actually, it'll be just a second for you. Alrighty folks, we are coming up on our settlement here. So let's run over here to the smithy and see what it's going to take to make a scythe. We have that right there. 1 stick, 1 log. So let's go get a stick and a log. I think I have a log. log. I have 4 logs. So there's a 1 log. Do I have any sticks? Yes, plenty of sticks. So 1 stick, 1 log. We can go over here and grab the scythe. So now we can make the scythe. So let's make that up. There we go. We got the scythe. We'll escape out of that. Let's equip it. We'll put it in 2 because we're not doing any mining right now. We'll equip it. Now we can come over here to our rye and we can left click and it'll swipe and drop it on the ground. Swipe, drop it on the ground. There we go. Good. Let's finish getting these. Did we get? Yeah, we did. Okay. Now I know that this, again, like I mentioned in my tips and tricks video, you can see that this is a doable process, and you do not have to pay to buy your first scythe. You only have to pay to buy your first pick, which you would have to buy anyway. So this way you can actually plant rye or flaxseed or whatever it is that you're wanting to plant and call it good. So we're going to cut the video here. Hope you folks enjoyed it. I appreciate you coming and joining me for the video in all of these episodes. If you haven't watched the previous episodes, please feel free to go back and hit the playlist and watch those. And if you folks have any comments or suggestions or anything, or tips or tricks for any of these videos, please leave a comment on them. If you haven't hit the subscription button yet, please consider doing that. It definitely helps the channel. And we will see you folks on the next one. You take care and happy hunting.